Hello and welcome back. Glad you tuned in. And if you're here for the first time, thank you for choosing to watch. So we are here today with more updates. Yes, we have more news today. So we've known for a while that King Charles is set to host world leaders ahead of the Queen's funeral. And presidents, prime ministers, and monarchs from around the world will travel to London over the weekend to pay their respects to Queen Elizabeth. So we have news on the reception at Buckingham Palace that is to be hosted by King Charles and the Queen Consort. Among the high-profile guests from overseas who've confirmed that they will be attending, among whom are US President Joe Biden, French President Emmanuel Macron, and other heads of state and other senior foreign dignitaries that will be gathered there. We have a new update on the senior royal family members who will be in attendance. And we know now that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been invited to join. So, according to Reuters.com, they say that the funeral will be one of the biggest policing events in Britain's history as world leaders, kings and queens, and huge crowds from home and abroad descend upon London for the event. And according to senior palace officials, they say that the king and the queen consort on Sunday will be hosting the reception that I've mentioned, hosting several dignitaries at Buckingham Palace on Sunday. And this is the eve before the funeral. They go on to say that foreign dignitaries who do come to Britain will also be invited to visit the Queen's lying in state inside Parliament Westminster Hall ahead of the funeral. So, a host of world leaders, royals, and dignitaries will attend, and the following have already confirmed: Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako of Japan, King Willem Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain, King Philip and Queen Matilde of Belgium, Juan Carlos I, former King of Spain, and his wife Sofia, Queen Margaret of Denmark, Crown Prince Frederick and Crown Princess Mary, King Carl XVI Gustav and Queen Sylvia of Sweden, King Harald V and Queen Sonja of Norway. So those are the royalty who have confirmed, and national leaders, as I said before, Joe and Jill Biden, the President and First Lady of the US, Emmanuel Macron, President of France, Drupadi Murmu, President of India, Alexander Van de Bellen, President of Austria, Jacinda Ardern, Prime Minister of New Zealand, and the list goes on and on. I've seen presidents from all over, from Brazil, Poland, Italy, Germany, Canada, the President of the European Council as well, President of the European Commission. So basically the who's who. So invitations were sent out by Britain to heads of state to nearly every country in the world, apart from Syria, Venezuela, Afghanistan, Russia, Belarus, and Myanmar for several reasons. And they say that they have handwritten about 1,000 invitations for the funeral and the reception with King Charles on Sunday. And they said that the deadline to accept the funeral invitations passed on Thursday, after which the officials were set to finalize the seating plan. And it's going to be a huge event. Even Chinese government officials have been invited to the funeral as well. So on top of his busy schedule, it's quite a task that King Charles has now. And it will be a historic reception for sure, with all in attendance, with all those world leaders, diplomats, and international royals. And King Charles and, his queen's consort will have quite a huge task ahead of them, hosting them just on the eve of the Queen's funeral, as I said before. So this is a huge update as well for Sussex supporters and for Prince Harry and Meghan, because just a couple of days ago, a spokesperson from Buckingham Palace had confirmed that only the working royals would take part in this event. So it's interesting now that we have it confirmed that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are invited to this. And it's yet to be revealed what the dress code will be, if tiaras will be required at this special event. And if so, it will be a busy day for them to prepare, because as we know, they came only to the UK for their few events, and I'm sure that they had not planned for anything like this, any kind of state events or dinners or receptions. And of course, they can never have packed in advance. They were not prepared to be attending any state receptions with kings and queens and dignitaries. So everyone there will be rubbing shoulders with the who's who all over the world, and Harry and Meghan have a huge profile as well. So they'll be right at home with those kings and queens and with those leaders from all over the world as they are attending that event. And there is a report as well that those who have been invited will have a chance to attend the Queen's lying in state. And they have also been invited to sign the condolence book at Clarence House. And I think it speaks to the fact that the royal family acknowledge that this is a time for them to show unity in the face of all these global leaders. And I think as well, many people from the Commonwealth will be there. So as we've said before, people all over the Commonwealth have been watching how the royal family have conducted themselves, especially where Meghan is concerned, being someone who has African ancestry in her. And, we have been watching with so much interest to see how she is welcomed in that family. So I'm sure there are so many layers to inviting the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, because just a couple of days ago they were not to take part. So I would like to know your thoughts. Why do you think that there's been this whole turnaround, especially as we have learned just yesterday that Prince Harry would be allowed to don his military attire to honor the Queen, and I will also be getting into that. So this is going to be very exciting. This is a huge state event. It is special. And as for Prince Harry, he has attended many of these. I'm sure this is old hat to him, but the Duchess of Sussex, even though she has rubbed shoulders with world leaders before, this is a state event where who knows, as I said before, what the dress code would be, whether it would have tiaras and on. And it would be quite interesting to see how she will, turn up to this. And I'm so excited to see her in this event. And there's just that whole other level, the star power of the Sussexes, and seeing how they will, turn up at this event. They know how to stand out. They are a fabulous and glamorous couple. And the royal family is starting to understand that the world loves these two and are watching over these two, not only in the Commonwealth, but all over the world. People have kind of taken them under their wing. And I'm just so excited to see them at this huge event. So this is a great segue as I talk about the fact that Prince Harry has been allowed to don his military uniform. We were all rejoicing on his birthday. What a great gift for him. So we know that Prince Harry right now will be attending the Queen's vigil with his brother. And in fact, the Queen's 8 grandchildren will be also standing vigil beside her coffin for 15 minutes. This will include William, who will be flanked by Zara and Peter at the head, and Prince Harry will be flanked by Beatrice and Eugenie at the foot, Louise and James at the middle, and at Charles's request, according to a Buckingham Palace spokesperson, the brothers will be in uniform. So that's a quick update on that as well. So Prince Harry and William will be there. And according to the information that we've been given, it's at Charles's request that now the brothers will be both in uniform. It's interesting, as the story broke yesterday, they said that it was basically the men in gray, the palace officials, who intervened on Harry's behalf. Now we have another report that it was Prince Charles. So something interesting is going on there. But I'm happy to know that Prince Harry, he will get to honor his commander-in-chief. That is great news. So a lot of information, guys. Yeah, we have it just coming non-stop. So let me know your thoughts on all this. And if the state reception will be a formal event like black tie, let me know what you think Duchess Meghan will wear. Give me your best guess for what Duchess Meghan will wear. Let me know what color scheme she will go with. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So thank you all for watching. I love you all, and a special thank you to those who left your birthday messages to Prince Harry on my birthday video update. Thank you so much for that. Thank you now to those who support my channel, to my Patreon, PayPal membership supporters. I want to give a heartfelt thank you. I want to give a special shout out right now to Diane Hawkins, my very first supporter here on this channel. Thank you so much for your support for all these years. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I want to give a special thank you right now to you, Dorothy Ross. I appreciate you so much for your support and giving. I want to say thank you, and I appreciate you so much. And a special thank you right now to you, Patricia Crenshaw. Thank you so much for your giving. It means so much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And thank you to JCD. You've been such a tremendous support for this channel, and I want to say thank you. Now, a special thank you to those who gave during the last live. I want to give special shout outs right now to you. Nutty Doctor, thank you so much for giving during the last video, during the premiere. I appreciate your support. I want to say thank you to Bonnie, who goes by the handle B10Pow here on YouTube. Thank you so much for giving during the last live. I appreciate you so very much. It is so tremendously encouraging. Thank you. Thank you to Leslie Ollerhead. I appreciate your giving. You are so generous, and I say God bless you. And Black Cougar 1959. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving during the premiere. Thank you so much. Thank you once again to all who support this channel financially. Thank you. I pray for you and I love you so much. And thank you to those who like, comment, and share. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Let the algorithm know you enjoyed what you watched, and share this video as well. Have a great day wherever you are, and keep it here for more content. And I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.